It's your boy from back another one. Yo, Joe Budden podcast talked about Jim Jones basically not doing the PDF file for Kanye West. You know, as he said in his most recent interview, I'll play the clip right here.
Nigga, I'm a billionaire, nigga. I don't give a about that. See, this is my issue with Jim Jones, right? So he says he's gonna get a jib or a div. I don't know what the word is, but basically, like, he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? Mm-hmm. And I know it sounds like a Tarantino movie. Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So.
Did he tell you?
No, he said that he's gonna get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he didn't say he's gonna give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? One second. Hello. Yeah. Okay, send him to room 59 right now. Thank you. So when
You found out about...
When I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm going to take that meeting for you to get the money, but I guess I got to sit there. What are you going to... Like, I wasn't like, oh, nigga, you didn't tell me I'm not going to... I still took the meeting, and the nigga still got the money, right?
So he got paid $2 million?
Yes.
For you taking the meeting?
For me taking the meeting. But watch. And I was the money was a bit behind my back. I didn't really know about it. People be behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone. You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. Do you understand why? To my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about PDF? After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga?
And this is what Joe Budden and the crew had to say.
He said he would meet with some crypto dude for Jim. Jim set it up. Jim would be paid a percentage, which broke down to $2 million. Kanye found out, still took the meeting, and Jim got paid. In return, Kanye asked Jim, send him a PDF of all the new latest fashion trends and designs and styles that the young niggas in New York is doing. And Jim hit him back and said, I don't know how to do a PDF. Which Kanye took offense to because it's like, okay, even if you don't, you just got $2 million. You don't think you could have figured out how to go get a PDF done or get it done if you just got $2 million, which sounds like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
it does.
It makes sense.
If that story is true, that's wow. You make a couple million, you make a couple 100,000, you make a couple thousand, you can pay somebody to make a PDF.
You can manage to go to Kinko's and get somebody to do that for you.
Exactly.
I think they was doing a collab, or they was piling on some clothing shit, and that's when he said, like, whatever styles that you already got, send me the PDF of all the shit. I think if I just made $2 million off you,
we'll find a way.
If I didn't know how to do it, I would have hired somebody and gave him $5,000 to send you whatever you needed. And not just that, just to further that relationship, because I know you are a cash cow, and I could potentially make another 2, 3, 4, 5 million with you. I would have got it done.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side.
Well, no, not necessarily.
I'm on the other side.
If I'm able to get a come up off of you, and you saying some wild shit that I don't want my brand to stand in line with or stand next to you, I'll do the flim too.
I'm not sending you fucking one of the greater fashion minds in our modern times, all of the new hot New York styles and trends for you to go flip and make X amount of dollars off of for that measly $2 million. That's not worth $2 million to me. Nah, I'm not sending it. Nope. I'm not sending it. Nope. Because Jim ain't dumb. Jim know he could go get a PDF made. I'm not sending it either. I ain't. Sorry. Figure it out on your own, nigga.
But you know he gonna figure it out on his own.
I don't know that.
You don't think he get somebody else to do what Jim was gonna do?
Yo,
I don't think it'll have the same sauce.
All right, so Kanye could have had the same exact sentiment when he took a meeting for you and you got $2 million off the meeting and I ain't make shit.
I don't look at the meeting like that. I don't look at the meeting like that. That's the music. That's an old music business fucking trick. Yeah, I'm doing this for you. You make that, but yo, now do this for me. I'm gonna make this. No, you're doing one thing in lieu of another thing. You taking the meeting and letting me get the $2 million because now when I come back and swing the block, it's gonna be 9 figures. It's gonna be 9 figures.
Yeah. That is.
But wouldn't
Jim?
Jim?
The oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
But I ain't cost you 9 figures.
What?
I'm just telling you where my head is at. I ain't telling you where yours needs to be.
True.
But
yeah, I think that's
But
crazy.
wouldn't Jim have assumed that this was a foregone conclusion, that he was gonna spin the block and say, okay, now it's my turn?
No, I mean, it's a few things that we don't know the answers to. He made it seem like they was already talking, like they was already piling in. So they might have already been talking on some music shit. I mean, on some clothing shit. We don't know that to be true, but that's how he kind of said it. Like, you know what I mean? And he said also that he knew nothing about the $2 million. He found out about the $2 million right before the meeting, and he was like, "Yo, that's some bullshit that you would do that, right? Get $2 million off setting up the meeting." And I still took the meeting. Even though I felt a certain type of way about you getting $2 million off of my name, I still took the meeting to put the bread in your pocket.
Just because you're such a good guy and a good human, right?
Whatever the case may be.
Not whatever the case may be, because if you only took the meeting...
We can't speak for him. We can't speak for him. Whatever the case may be, I took the meeting.
We can acknowledge both sides of the coin.
All right.
So we can acknowledge it like you're just a good human and you took this meeting. Or we can acknowledge it like you took the meeting in hopes that it was a different comeback on the comeback, which is how I'm viewing it.
Could be.
All right.
I'm not viewing none of these niggas in the music business as, oh, you're such a good human that you're putting.
But if I found out,
all this money in my
with the
pocket.
expectation he would
Hell
put
yeah.
pro quo on
Yes,
it.
But if I
100%.
Bro, if I found out right before the meeting that you got paid $2 million just the middleman and set this up, I might be like, all right, cool. I see what type of time you on. So, all right, I'll take this meeting, and then when I come back, I want a favor from you.
And that's
I don't see the problem with that.
Me either. And that's what I'm saying. If that's what happened, then I really expect Jim to be all right. You got me. I made 2 on that.
I'm gonna do it.
Here's the Adobe Acrobat for you. You know what I'm saying?
Or my nigga, you might not send him all the styles. You could send him something.
Hell no, that eliminates the time for negotiation. I don't value the PDF that you are asking for at $2 million. I don't.
Oh, you saying it's more?
Yes, it's more.
So what?
No, it's not so what. It's not so what.
So then why don't...
That's not a so what thing. That's a conversation to be had.
All right,
that's not just
I'm not disagreeing with you. It could be a conversation to be had.
So I'm not
Before
sending you the PDF. It's not as simple as you texting me and saying, hey, dog, send this PDF over. No.
Hey,
let's have that conversation.
Your people's meeting with me could have been more than $2 million. You handled that wrong.
$2 million ain't what it used to be or something, man. I feel like if you made me $2 million, I feel like I owe you some shit.
It depends on who the person is, too. $2 million to some niggas is way more than $2 million is to other niggas. Huh?
It could, and that's why I need the whole story. That's also Ye's version. And Ye has not earned our benefit of the doubt in storytelling. So I'm gonna assume I'm more inclined to trust that Jim may have a thought on this that would make it make sense.
Is not gonna share.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's something like what you were saying, not for nothing.
Or y'all music business niggas be trying that shit where y'all fucking do some shit and then spin the block to get something more valuable. Hell no, get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's just relationship. Like if I scratch your back, scratch mine.
Nah, it's a trick.
And not only that, it could have just been a timing thing. Hey, when I did this and we had this meeting, I'm not fucking with you at all.
Listen,
I don't know how to do it.
And I'm aware that my views are maybe of the minority, but if it's on the strength of the relationship, then it's not scratch my back, scratch your back. It's on the strength of the relationship.
Yeah, so
let's call it what it is, which is some transactional shit and a way to eliminate the conversation of trying to establish true value or something. That's all I got for it. That's in closing for me. That's in closing.
Now, for me, Joe Budden definitely took the wrong stance on this, especially in a group full of a whole bunch of people that basically work for him. It's just not the right thing to say, because in any situation where you're doing a transaction, right, where let's say, okay, $2 million is on the line, we just basically did that transaction, we got that complete, we did that for you, and it helped benefit me as well because they wanted me to get into the crypto thing. That's basically what Kanye West was talking about, something about crypto, right? So Jim Jones facilitated that, got the bread. So now, if I'm asking you for something minuscule, not an actual deal or actual, oh, make a song for me, make a verse for me or something like that, I'm asking you for a file. And mind you, they're working together. Kanye West and Jim Jones were supposed to be working on some clothes together. It was almost a partnership. So for you to be that lazy and not be able to just follow through on something simple that could make both of us potentially millions of dollars, right? And grow the brand. But no, Jim Jones to me was extremely lazy and he didn't actually follow through. And that's where I feel like he's fake. And for Joe Budden to say what he just said in front of a bunch of workers that work for him, I just feel like it's highly alarming. And they're going to be looking at him sideways because, yes, I literally helped you, in a sense, helped you make $2 million. Now I'm asking you for just a file. That file is a creative collaboration between us as partners. So we're working together. This isn't just some industry handout or some industry payback or, oh, you gotta owe me one. This isn't an industry owe me one if Jim Jones flew out to Tokyo or Japan, wherever, right, to basically go work with Ye. So it's not protecting his brand. If Jim Jones wanted to protect his brand, he wouldn't have went out and flown out to Kanye and work with him. But no, that helped Jim Jones' brand, him being seen with Kanye again, him basically going into the fashion, well, deeper into the fashion with Ye, collaboration wise, because Jim Jones always been in the fashion, but in the collaboration with Kanye, that would have helped him a lot more. It would help Ye, yes, but it would also help Jim Jones, right? So for me, it's just not fair that there's people even defending. Like, I don't even know how you can even this was to me the one of the statements that Kanye said that's just like, all right, that's it's clear as day. Jim is pretty fake for that. You know, even if we would have gotten more news on Jim Jones' part of the story on why he didn't send a PDF file, right? How can we really what can there possibly be said that can make us change our mind and be like, oh, well, you were right for not sending that PDF file? Unless he threatened you or like cursed you out or disrespected your family, which I highly doubt he did because he kind of speaks highly of Jim Jones or looked like he did or enjoyed his time with Jim Jones in Japan. So I just highly doubt that Kanye takes his fashion very seriously. I highly doubt that he will burn a bridge on purpose and disrespect Jim Jones, knowing that he's probably gonna need Jim Jones and need these different designers to help his brand. I don't think Ye is dumb. I don't think he's dumb like that. That's just disrespectful. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below on your point and your stance and what you think and who do you think is right. I'm on Ish side and I'm on the rest of the pie side when it comes to this topic. I think Joe is just kind of completely saving his relationship with Jim Jones by doing this, or just completely pandering to Jim Jones by doing this. Because for me, it's just no point into saying that he doesn't owe him a PDF file. Like, bro, we're talking about something that probably takes 5 to 10 minutes, bro. If you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, you could pay someone a couple of dollars. Somebody said $5. You don't even gotta pay someone that much, bro. You can pay someone like 600, 700. If it's really some difficult stuff, maybe 1K. But you know what I'm saying? It's it doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, this is the world we live in, man. Everybody got their own opinions, and everybody's entitled to them. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. It's been boy. I for me to run back with another banger, man. Peace.